Hello everyone and welcome back to, of course, another 21 Pilots video. Today I am going to be ranking every single album that they have ever made, including No Phun Intended. Now yeah, I know, this is basically just a downgrade of my last video, but I have a little teeny tiny itsy bitsy twist. I am going to be placing every single album in a tier list. That way, I can express my love and hate for those albums even more. If there is anything you disagree with, make sure to write a comment and I'll gladly talk about it. Always love discussing things like this. So, without further ado, here are all 21 Pilots albums ranked and put into a tier list, I guess. Starting with number 7, the worst album of them all, Regional at Best. Before I made this tier list, I had not listened to any songs from Regional at Best, but I kinda had to include this album in this video, so I took some time out of my day to listen to the album, and it's safe to say I didn't miss out on anything in that year of not having listened to it. I would argue that the first 16 years of my life were actually significantly better before I listened to this album. No, but jokes out of the way, it's just not a good album. The best song on this album is like Forest, and that's saying a lot that that is the best song on this album. Songs like House of Gold, Guns for Hands, and Trees are so much worse on here than on Vessel. I'ma put this straight in the D, go away tier. I'm sorry to all my Regional at Best lovers out there, but let's hope that the next album is good. Never mind. Number 6, No Phun Intended. I mean, it's not a bad album, it's just not that good. Oh god, I'm pissing some people off right now, please don't click off. Anyways, looking at the songs on this album, I just find most of them to be either bad or just really mediocre. Just like Regional at Best, I had to listen to all the songs to make this video, and let me show you kind of live recreation of me reacting to these songs. Oh, the song is actually pretty good. Might not be best production wise, but this might be a good album. What? Why have I never heard this album before? This is actually so good. Man, these songs aren't all that bad. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Maybe it's just like one bad song. Let's see. Oh, it wasn't just one bad song. Damn, man, I really had high hopes for this album. Oh man, Kega Manuel is down. This sucks. I don't wanna listen to any more of these songs. Oh, what even is this? Yeah, I think you get it by now. It's not good. The production sucks, and so does many of the songs. This goes in a D tier, but close to C. It has some bangers. I'll give it that. Number 5, Blurryface. Yep, I'm placing Blurryface beneath self-titled. Now don't get me wrong, this album is not bad. This is the first album that I actually like. Some of the songs are very good, like Ride, Stressed Out, Heavy Dirty Soul, and Not Today. I just feel like this album sucks in terms of writing. Like, there's at least one lyric in each song that I don't like, with of course a few exceptions. Let me give you some examples. Listen, I know this one's a contradiction because of how happy it sounds, but the lyrics are so down. These lyrics aren't for everyone, only a few understand. And of course, the worst of them all, I wasn't raised in the hood. Wanna know a thing or two about pain and darkness? Oh my god. I mean, I know some of these lyrics are good in terms of the law and stuff, or if you actually know what they mean, but they just come off as kinda corny or just pretty cringe. This is also the most radio-friendly pop album there is, and they can't stop singing about the radio, like, shut up, oh my god. And I already know people are gonna be like, well, there's a reason why every song won Gold Award or whatever it won, and to that I say, I don't care. And I know this album literally made them big and was like a huge breakthrough, but still, come on. I'm giving this album a solid C tier. It's not bad, but it's not that good. Number 4, self-titled. This is a pretty good album and it's honestly really underrated. Might have kinda low production, but hey, it was made in 2009. Who cares? Like any other album, it does have some bad songs, but let's not talk about those. Let's talk about the insanely good ones, like Fall Away, like Aircatcher, like Trapdoor, like oh god that's a long name, like Taxicab, like Isle of Flightless Birds, like oh never mind, there's no more. But that was still a lot of really good songs, and the little hints to Demon's storyline, like In a Car I Taught You Death, are really cool, and some people even say that that means he already had this story planned all the way back then. Which is total bullshit by the way, but who cares, I'm still placing this album in B tier. It's not bad, but it's also not with the really good albums. Solid rating. Number 3, Scaled and Icy. This is the latest album and it has gotten so much hate for so many different reasons. Some of them being that the album is way too much like an ordinary pop music and it doesn't sound like 21 Pilots at all until like the last 2 tracks, No Chances and Redecorate, which I guess I kinda do agree with. No, it doesn't sound like anything we have ever gotten from 21 Pilots, but why does that matter? I mean, the album has a lot of really good songs, and even though some of them are very poppy, Tyler most definitely still has his amazing ability to write lyrics. Every single track on here, with a few exceptions, are very well and very cleverly written. It's no doubt my second favorite album in terms of lore, with Trench being number 1 of course. Let's just take The Outside as an example. There are a lot of different interpretations of the lyrics in this song, and they can both be understood as something from the real world and something from the Demon storyline. And let me tell you, that requires a lot of skill to write a thing like that. On the subject of The Outside, it has one of the best 21 Pilot music videos ever. At this point, it's not even a music video, but a whole movie. Anyways, I don't think it's fair that the music video is going to change my opinion on the album as a whole. I just had to mention it. Last thing I need to talk about is Redecorate. This is the best Scaled and Icy song there is, and one of the best songs that they have ever made. If you don't know what the lyrics of this song means, I highly encourage you to go and Google it or watch some kind of YouTube video on it, cause it's amazing. Anyways, all in all, I love this album a lot, and in my tier list I will place it at the tier A. Just a really good album. Damn, we have been through a lot of albums, and we only have 2 left. So, here we go. Number 2. Vessel. I don't have that much to say about this album other than it's simply amazing. Songs like The Run and Go, Screen and Semi-Automatic may be a little boring or just like fillers, but that doesn't matter when the album also has songs like Holding On To You, Migraine, Ode to Sleep, Fake You Out, Guns for Hands, Trees, and My Dearest Love, Truce. Just like Blurryface, every single song won gold or whatever, but this time it actually makes sense. This is just a fantastic album overall. That's it. I'm putting this in the high ends of the A tier. It's not perfection because of a few songs, but it definitely is close. Anyways, time for album number 1. Sometimes when I'm bored I just play this album and it's so good, it's crazy, man. If you haven't figured it out by now, I'm talking about Trench. If you watched my last video, you would probably know that this is my favorite album, as almost all of the songs were in the top 20, which is absolutely insane. It has the best start to any album, which is Jumpsuit, which is a track that I sometimes play before doing something that I guess I'm like kinda nervous about, because it just makes me hype, and its smooth transition into Levitate is amazing. It's a transition into a full-on rap song with the best flow Tyler has ever had. We of course also have my favorite track of any 21 Pilots song, Morph, which I could talk about for so long. I mean, the lyrics and the story in this song are incredible. There's so many other songs that I could talk about just for so long, like Leave the City, Caught My Lip, Chlorine, Nico and the Niners, Neon Gravestones, and so many more, but I'll spare you guys for now. I might make a video on it in the future, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it at this. If you haven't figured it out already, I'm of course gonna put this song in the S tier. It's perfection, to put it simply. This is the only album of all 21 Pilots album that actually deserves all songs to win the gold thing. I still don't know what it is, to be honest. Anyways, yeah, that was every single 21 Pilots album ranked. Just like last video, I really enjoyed making this, and hopefully I'll make some similar video soon, because I really do enjoy making these. So yeah, like the video and subscribe and do something with a bell, I guess. I don't know, I'm not a YouTuber, okay? Oh well, I mean, I kinda am, but I'm not a good one, or like I don't have the experience, you know. Does that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, that's a good enough intro. I mean outro. Oh my, what am I? Yeah, that's a take. Yeah, okay, bye.